Good morning, buenos dias, and magandang umaga. Look at this weather. It's 7:14 in the morning. That's my neighbor's backyard. Down in my backyard, not a lot of people believe it, but I have some gooses down there just chilling. I would peg them just to make a noise. Okay. For Mr. Tuco, user, what's his name? Um, he called me a Filipino Max Payne. I mean, I think that's really hilarious. I got that a lot. I actually commented on him right now. His name is Mr. Tuco. What's his name? Yeah, Mr. Tuco 40. And, oh, that's my girlfriend again. But anyways, call me a Filipino Max Payne. How about this for Filipino Max Payne for you guys? You want to challenge me? Alright, like I said, I had a broken back in the past, and I have a girlfriend. Yeah, back then I used to have a girlfriend who actually passed away. And a lot of people heard my sob stories. Whoever knows me, they will. But I'm not doing this because I have a broken back. So I know how to street fight and stuff like that. So okay, Filipino Max Payne. Okay, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 pastillas. That's 5 Norco pills. And then a little cough syrup to down it. Oh. Anyways, that ain't no candy. If it was candy, I wouldn't even want to swallow it whole. Alright, cough syrup. Alright, anyway, that's my other set of pills. Well, that will take a moment for it kicked in to the end of the video, this discussion between 10 minutes. Anyways, I'm going to be doing this semi-review. I'm not going to run the game because I haven't installed it. But I would like you guys to check out one of my collections from the Adventure Company. One of my favorite video games ever made was The Longest Journey. The Longest Journey is one of the coolest video game I've ever played. And this video game is one of the greatest. Because there was a video game back then I used to play when Windows 95 was out. Ooh, I dropped it. Blade Runner. Blade Runner was one of my favorite games. Futuristic scenarios, etc., etc. It was way ahead of its time. Oh God, I dropped the CD. Let me see. The game came in these came in four regular compact discs, and Blade Runner was a very successful title, and I like it a lot. And Blade Runner, there it goes. When I used to make reviews, they always say the same thing. We'll do that registration and you get a free game, supposedly. No. And I even have the soundtrack. I made it. Check out my account if you guys like Blade Runner. You gotta check out my account, my Blade Runner collection. But beside Blade Runner was the one that started the cyberpunk scenarios. You know, when you look at the backgrounds, the scenarios of those futuristic scenarios like that. Was the first movie that actually shows it. You know, very cool. But you should check out this title called The Longest Journey. This box. It mixes gothic, futuristic, you know, very. This game was very long, and it's one of my favorite games ever made. And you guys gotta check it out. But I don't recommend buying this anymore because they actually made a 4 CD set of its first release, which is that version was actually better. It uses less disk space. Unlike this one, is a 2 CD set that uses a lot of hard drive space. But this is the best way to play The Longest Journey Part 1. Not anymore. That's what I said. Now they have this game, Dreamfall. Dreamfall: The Longest Journey, the sequel to The Longest Journey. This is the Game of the Year edition, which I highly recommend to purchase. This game now is actually available for the Xbox One and the 360. It's not released on the PS2, I'm surprised, but they released it for the Xbox One. It's a third-person adventure game, not a point-and-click adventure game. And it's a sequel from the best game of its time. Because this Game of the Year edition, which I always see a very... Okay, when I look at Fallout or Battlefield or Call of Duty, I know they're going to come out with a Game of the Year edition, which what I always do is I download an illegal copy on the net from Mediafire or Mega Uploads. I don't mind the wait. And then what I do is I download the game, and then I wait until the Game of the Year edition comes out, and then I buy that. And then since that's already patched up to date, and you get a bonus. From Dreamfall, you get the bonus. And over here in the CD it says included. If I can focus it. Comes with Dreamfall: The Longest Journey DVD game. Then it also comes with The Longest Journey DVD, meaning it came with part 1, and it also has the soundtrack. So you get three products in one, which is I would highly recommend it. And look at this, it has so many awards. And the people who worked on this game has been making a lot of money. And this one also won a lot of awards too. This was actually more better. But for this company, it's called Funcom.com, The Longest Journey. Then later on, another company came out with this video game. It's called The Adventure Company, I believe. It came The Moment of Silence. This is another adventure game I highly recommend buying too as well. This game comes in 4 CDs. The box is very, and this is a very hard to find game. These are the adventure games that are very, very hard to find. This is from the publishers of Missing in Siberia, which Siberia I played already. The Moment of Silence plays and set in the futuristic, this is just like Blade Runner on PC, exactly just like it, but a missing story. This game I recommend playing in a little older computer, because a newer computer with a widescreen TV like this, the video is not anamorphic. It will not fool the screen. The game is in widescreen, so it's really going to stretch the screen out. This is another game from the Adventure Company, but Funcom made this game, and the other one was another company called Espire. And the Adventure Company had made so many different games. Let me show you another game. Broken Sword. Oh, this was a high budgeted game. This one, Broken Sword. I have a different box cover, but I do have, when you buy the game, actually when I bought it, it came with 2 different kind of boxes. It came with the original box cover, and the one I have right here is the American release, and then they also have a European release cover. But I gotta look for my European release cover because it said Peggy 16 and all that. And this is a third-person Resident Evil style, if you played Code Veronica adventure game. This is another good game you should check out by The Adventure Company. Then later on they made more games. Let me see. I got these PC games in Big Lots. Big Lots was releasing a lot of games on the PC. You know, the store Big Lots was stocking up on. Ooh, there goes Judge Dredd. They stocked up on a lot of PC games. And here's another game. It's called Realms of Illusion. I enjoyed this game a lot. This is a very, very interesting video game. This video game is so interesting that for its gameplay is way ahead of its time. The game is in high definition graphics, and it doesn't use too much computer resources. It uses direct draw, but the graphics is beautiful. It's called Realms of Illusion, and you will be walking around. It puts Myst to shame. You know, Myst is just pictured, rendered, pre-rendered images. Unlike you play this game, you get to walk around this scenario. So check out Realms of Illusion. They probably have these games available for download illegally. I mean, in Mediafire and all that. My Judge Dredd hat fell down. And you should check out Sentinel. Discidental Time or something. This is just like that game. Oh, wait a minute. I don't want to say this. Those two are exactly the same game. But I'll make a part 2 of this review. But I really thank you guys for watching. So, yeah, this is a collection of PC games for the Windows. And I got more to come up. Thank you. Oh, man. Here's another PC game. The Immortals of Terra. This is a PC game adventure game. Good title.